Hello, I am the owner of Altberg and I'm also the senior bootmaker. All my life I've been making boots, Altberg boots. On this video I'm going to speak about how to take care of the boot, to try and keep the leather supple, keep it fitting well, and most importantly to keep it water repellent. These are my boots. I've worn these for a long time, as you can see. And it's the same boot as we are sending to the military in Denmark. So, boot care. Number 1, remove the laces. Number 2, with a small brush, this is what we use here. You may use something different in Denmark, but this is what we use. It's called leather gloss and leather gris. So we use a small brush with a stiff bristle, and with this we begin to put, now always where there is stitching and where there is seam. So here where the boot flexes, we make sure we put plenty of the leather gris here. Around the tongue where there is stitching, plenty of the leather gris. Around this seam, plenty of leather gris, and especially in the back of here where the boot is flexing at the back, plenty of leather gris. We put it on with a small brush with a stiff bristle. So we go into here with it in the back. You can see that going right the way down. We put it into here where the boot is flexing in the middle, especially. We put it around the tongue and push out the tongue, and we put it all the way around there. You see, rub it in well when you're putting it on. Don't just put it on. Put it in there. And then anywhere else there is stitching in the boot, down the side seam, where the boot is flexing at the front here, very important, down the back. And there, so we cover the boot, everything's covered. Now you notice I'm paying most attention to the stitching and to the areas the boot is flexing in. We're doing this to keep it supple leather, so leather's remaining comfortable and soft. We're doing it in order to do the waterproofing. This is the most important thing. Finally, we have the lace. We put that on, and this is how I do the lace. I put the lace in the tin like this, I press the brush on top, and then I pull the lace through. You see? Pull the lace through like this, through it. Now, what you'll find when you do that, I can feel all the lace now has got the grease on it, the leather gris on it, okay? After that, we use the brush and we buff the boot to drive the boot care in, the wax oil into the boot. And we rub it like this all over, very, very hard. Now, I'll put that there because here is a boot that I did earlier. You'll notice it's not a high shine, but this boot is now very waterproof. And that's what we want to do with the boots. We want to keep the leather supple so it's bending. We want to keep the boot waterproof, and we want to keep the stitching so that the stitching has the leather grease in it, and particularly here at the back where the boot is flexing, we always do in this back seam here. That is the boot care for the Altberg boots. Thank you very much.